The Gambia has an amateur football league, but professionalizing it has been on the table for ages, with stakeholders lamenting the need for a quick shift from an amateur to a professional football league as a cornerstone for the game's development. Joining this conversation lately has been top Gambian football agents, Cherno Samba and Bakari Bojang, two transfer gurus who have moved talents from the Gambia's amateur league to European clubs.
I always believe there should be a professional league because that helps the players, and the infrastructure has to be right.
We have to create a platform where we can discuss all these things. What are the challenges, what are the pros and cons and everything, and how we can benefit all this, because we all have some kind of knowledge and we all want the same thing for the country.
Now, the Gambia Football Federation is advancing efforts to create a professional league by convening a maiden stakeholder engagement forum to discuss a business plan earmarked to establish a sustainable professional league. Here is Lamin Kababajo, president of the Gambia Football Federation, delving into the importance of a professional football league.
We started by hiring a consultant to help and guide in the development of a business plan. The business plan certainly will have a lot of areas that it cover, because when we say professional league, we mean the real sense of a professional league, that the clubs that will participate will be run entirely as a professional entity or professional entities, like corporate bodies, like companies, like any other company, which means all the people who will be active from the staff, I would say from the head coach to his technical staff, the management team, the team managers and others, and also the players will be contracted and then paid monthly salaries, and with all what it takes to have an employment, they will be guided by the labor and other related laws and regulations of the country.
The country's football supremo emphasized the need for a stakeholder engagement in mapping out a comprehensive plan to guide the implementation process.
We need partners, we need to encourage, we need to entice the general public, our stakeholders, the business community who always are looking for areas to invest their money so that they can have a good return for their money. So how do you do that without bringing them together and then outline the areas, the possible potentials that the league would have? So that's the reason that we have in this the business plan. When that is finalized, then it will be presented to the government and all the other agencies, and also it will be available for any potential investor.
The task in setting up a professional football league involves a whole lot of work, from governance, resource mobilization, financing, and infrastructure, among other things. President Bajo and his team at the Football House have a Herculean task and work to do from now against the start of the 2025-2026 football season, when the league is expected to turn professional. But some football enthusiasts remain doubtful owing to the short time frame.
Shifting from an amateur to a professional league has been long overdue, with many believing that it is the catalyst to the development of our football. But with the 2025-2026, the targeted date for the implementation of this initiative, the big question is, how realistic is it?
I can tell it's very realistic, and it will happen, inshallah. We will grow with it and progress with it, and then also carry along the partners, including government.
Whatever the case, sooner or later, the Gambia must transition to a professional league, which comes with many benefits, including the much easier transfer for Gambian footballers to major leagues around the world that can enable agents like Cherno Samba and Bakari Bojang in getting talents from the Gambia to major leagues in Europe and other places.
Be seen as a major statement of intent from the Gambia Football Federation in the realization of getting a professional football league. We'll see stakeholders coming together to put their inputs on the table for the realization of this long-term dream of having a professional football league in the country. M.S Jallow, GRT Sports.